And hello everybody, it's Arcangelus here from Arcangelus Gaming, bringing some more Space Engineers Never Surrender. Today we're going to look at... I'm going to get there in a second. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, leave us a nice comment below. Let's get these subscriptions up. Remember to hit that like button so the algorithm knows and can give you what you need. Okay, so we're going to look into drones today. I've been looking at some YouTube vids, I've made some notes. I'm going to see if we can actually get this thing working. This is my drone here. She doesn't look like much at the moment. I made her as lightweight as possible just as a test. We can always add stuff later. You know, the sky's the limit. You guys know how this works. Okay, and what I've done, as you see, I've loaded out the control panel ready for programming our AI blocks. I've also been in here, I've named our AI recorders. You know, so the first one is to go to the home position, which is where we're at the moment. The second one goes to the mine. We've also got an AI flight recorder, and we've got 4 of timer blocks. We've got 2 of the event controllers, and apparently that is what we need. Now in AI recorder 1, I've set the first waypoint to the base beacon, and the second one, which is for the mine, to the mine beacon. It's relative position apparently. So now what we've got here is we also need to go into the flight recorder. Now the guys that I was looking at, they said put the speed at maximum. I'm not too sure about this one, but I'm going to go with it anyway. And they said put the minimum altitude as 1 meter. Again, I'm still not entirely sure as to what is going on here. And then they said put pitch and roll to like 1 degree. So I'm guessing that keeps it upright based on where gravity is. So as it goes around the planet, obviously it will, like any aircraft, it will maintain a set altitude. I've left collision avoidance on. I've put precision on. So that is, from what I understand, is what we need. Now apparently we need to then go to our timer blocks and name our timer blocks as well. And they put the first one, just make sure that's down. The first one they said call that one full go home with delay down at 1 second and on silent, because obviously we don't want it bleeping all the time. Right, then under actions, apparently want the AI flight controller to AI behavior on, the AI recorder go home to play on off. Where's that? There we are. We want the thrusters group to toggle on, and the connector to switch lock. There we go. Right, turn the page on my notes because I have a ton of them. Okay, so that is timer block 1. Timer block 2, excuse me, I apologise. Timer block 2 is simply called drop cargo. The idea is from this one we want to do the same again. So delay 1 second, silent. Then under actions we want to go connector. And we want throw out on off, and then we want a sorter. So this one here, the big one, to drain all on off. Okay, so that's got that one set up. Timer block 3 is empty, go to mine. And again 1 second, silent. Then setup actions is AI flight. Is AI behavior on off? No, AI behavior on, sorry. There we go. AI recorder go to mine. We want that as play on off. And then timer, drop cargo, trigger now. Okay. And then number 4, last but not least, can't even read my own writing. Okay, so I think that is so mine landing, and then put that for 3 seconds on silent as well, naturally. Right, connector switch lock. Hey, that's landing gear. Let's try that again. There we go. Right, thruster group. We want that to toggle block off. AI flight to AI behavior off. Okay, so that's got the timer block sorted out. So now we need to go to the event controllers. So event controller 1 is full go home. Don't know why I put the go as a capital, but there we go. Turn that back off then. Okay, and we want to have the event as cargo fill equal or greater than 95%. Alright, and then we want the medium cargo container. And then, oops, actions, we want full go home as triggered now. Okay. Event controller 2. We want empty go to mine. Then we want the cargo fill equal or less than 5%. We want the cargo container again in there. And then under actions we want the timer empty go to mine and trigger now. Okay. So apparently that's that bit done. So now is the supposedly tricky part. So, like I say, this vehicle, she ain't much, but Whoop. Of course she is nimble. Okay, we'll get this relatively sorted out. Okay. Right, I said go down as far as you can. What is going on? Where are you going? Oh. It's trying to go back to the waypoint. Oh no, okay, it's activated stuff. Right, so we want AI behaviour off on the flight mode. There we go. Now I'm back in control. Try and get this in position. Okay. Now, if I've got this right, which I think I have, yeah, AI recorder 1 needs to go home. Alright. Okay, give me a second, guys. I can't... Right, I think I understand where I've gone wrong here. Okay, so if I go to the recorders, I need to remove this as a waypoint. So if I delete all waypoints on both of these, because what it is this is just a reference beacon. You just click on it. You don't add those as a waypoint. Right, so the reason why we have to dock is so we then go up a little, so say about there, and we add a waypoint, and then we dock, get as close as we can, add next waypoint, and then what we then do is similar over at the base. It had to glitch out now. Come on. Right, then we want to set a waypoint that's just above our collector point. Yeah? So you want to make sure you're as horizontal, you're right above it. So I'm going to square off as best as I can here. We'll say about what there. Yeah, it looks about as square as I'm going to get. Alright, let's make sure that we are on the horizon as well. So I don't want us to drift forward at all. Okay, and then we'll press 8 to add on that next waypoint. Okay, so we've now got all of that sorted out. Okay, let's land. Okay, so that's that bit sorted out. I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. I think I understand what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect with this this vertical, and I am going to drop off all the stone that I've picked up. Right. So that should be our ship empty, which it is now. Okay, so now what I'm going to do... Oh. Right, it's... Okay, it's actually trying to drop off the stone. So... Yeah, it hasn't figured out yet that it hasn't got anything in it. Which is weird. Whoops. So what we'll do is AI flight. We'll turn that AI behavior off. We'll go to the mine and we'll dock, and it should set it all going. Just by detecting the amount of ore that it's going to have in it. I think. I hope. I am quite high. Also the wrong angle. Okay. Alright, there we go. Right, here we go. What is it doing? It's dropping at the wrong location. Eh? What is it doing? Alright.
Fuel
god, I better get back to the base then.
Fuel
No.
critical.
Oh.
Health low.
I hope it's not going to try and dock with the with that point. Apparently it takes about 70 seconds or something for it to drop everything off, so we'll give it some time, which should give us enough time to recover from that unexpected drop. Well, an unexpected drop that should have been expected. Let's see what we can do, because yep, still hovering there. Hold on, oxygen tanks are now in here. Sorry, hydrogen tanks I mean. Oh, I forgot to put in here some something. So this one here should have an action which is drop cargo trigger now. And this one, waypoint 1 should have landing start. What I will do is I'm going to double check this, because at waypoint 0 it shouldn't be been dropping everything. Full go home. Cargo fill. Alright, let's try this again. We want to go that way, don't we? Alright, now what you doing? Right, it's locking down. It's filled up the cargo. Hold on, have I got this backwards? Right, go to mine. Oh, I have. I've got this backwards. Right, okay. Yeah, so AI behavior is now off. Okay, so we want recorders. Alright, let's delete all the waypoints again. Where are we? Delete all waypoints. Okay, so G is first one, which is go home. This one is mine. Okay, so as we're here, we'll put waypoint there. Waypoint there. Okay, let's head to home base. Okay, I think I now understand why it tried to do things in the wrong order. Do this tentatively. Alright, there we go. Now that one is go home. Right, okay. So then under recorder, go home. We want to put setup action, drop cargo. Trigger now. Then go to mine under waypoint 1. We want to set up an action, which is mine landing. We're going to go star. So nope, it's not going to have any of it. Okay, I'm going to put this in here for a sec as a toggle on off, because I'm playing around with this quite a lot. Right, so that's that, so we want to go this way. Yeah, sorry guys this is taking so long, but I'm sort of learning here because I've never done this before. So you get to see all the trials, all the problems that I'm guessing other people had also gone through as well. So where are we relatively? We are approaching the mine. Let's level out a bit and we will get ourselves in place. Right, there we are. We're parked up. Right. So, are you going to detect that you're full, or are you going to make me do this? Oh, you're going to be a pain in the neck, aren't you? Right. Looks like I'm going to have to fly us back to base. Drop off the cargo, and hopefully it should start off the process for us to be able to then automate this. Where are we? There's... Oh, plonk into that, why don't I? Right. Now, are you going to detect it, or do I have to turn this on and hopefully it all works? Right, so that is go to mine. So theoretically, this should be doing exactly that. Ah! And everything goes pear-shaped. Okay. Okay, I think I understand where this is all going wrong. Right, the connector has to normally be as central as you can get it, which is why they recommend that you have the recorders as central as you can get it, because of placing waypoints and things like that. So the question is how do we compensate for all of this? Right. Okay, we're going to have to go... Right, control panel. Right, let's go home. This is go to mine. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, so I've deleted all the waypoints. We're heading back towards the mine. Yeah, from the direction of the base. So if I'm correct in my calculations, what we need to do is we need to dock like that, and then take off somewhat. I'll tell you what, we'll do it properly. Let's, so we don't get all that wavering. Okay, so recorder 2, add waypoint. Right, add waypoint again. That one there, we want to set up actions as landing start. Okay, so we've got a full hold. So let's head back to base and we'll drop it all off. Yeah, that was close. Okay. Take, what's this, about 400? Okay. So we're docked up, we've dropped off. Right, return to base is active. Okay, so it's just sort of trying to find itself at the moment. Okay, let's see if it... Let's see what it does. Okay, it looks like it's heading to the first point, so that's good. That's showing a little initiative here. And are we going to hook up? Yes, we are. She's full. She's heading back. What's going on? What are you... Huh? Right, before it docks and picks up some stuff, where's base? Okay. Okay, while we sort this out, we'll dock here so it can recharge its battery. And at waypoint 1, set up action. Drop cargo. I mean, technically it doesn't need the landing struts, but whilst it's doing this, let's check out the recorders. Okay, go home, Arcangulus base. Go to mine, AUAG mine. Hooks up, fills up, takes off, catches itself, alright. Okay, I think that's got the drone working, at least in its basic state. Now, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to also add a solar panel onto it as well. So During the daylight hours, it also charge up from that as well as from the mine itself. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of its way. Drop down here, and let's add on. Well, let's clear the decks. So add in solar panels. When we click on that, small grid, add that in there. We'll grab all the parts needed. Then we'll chase after our drone. Might need to add on a few more blocks onto it, so I better go back and get some more steel plate. Oh, so we'll just grab all the steel plate. Alright, why are you not connected up? So we'll meet it over at the base. Right, hopefully we'll see her dock and then return. Maybe I need to add some more thrusters so that when she takes off with a full load, she doesn't drop as dramatically as that. Alright, here she comes. Not exactly the prettiest thing ever. For the next drone I'll probably do better, but you know, it is a working drone. It's doing the job. It's getting the cargo, it's bringing it back. Dropping it off. We can now do something similar with the mine itself. We can grab some bits, we can make some event controllers so we can actually switch in on the mine, switch off the mine, all that sort of stuff. I'll be back with you guys in a little. Okay guys, sorry about that. But yeah. So we'll let our drone do his thing. And we'll get some bits and pieces together. We'll create some timer blocks and stuff like that we need. Okay, so we don't really need this because that's flight defense, offense, basic tasks. Reading some of these is actually quite interesting. Okay, so let's get down to our programmable blocks here. We'll add that in on 5. But we want, say, 4 timer blocks. We'll say the same again with event controllers. And apparently we can't pull out some steel plate. Okay, so we'll produce what, 1,000 steel plate? No, steel plate. All right, why can't we pull the iron into the assembler? Right, okay, let's check this out. Ah, it just took a moment, that's all. Right. Oh, we have gone past the drone. Well, the drone went past us. Okay. So, I'm thinking around about here. So... two, 3... There it is, 4 of them. And we want the event controller in there. I don't really know how much of this we need. I'm just sort of spitballing it all. Oh, it pulled out for the small grid. That's why I thought things were a little short. Okay. Alright. It's probably mostly all going to be like these construction Now we'll do about 1,000 of them. There we go. Alright, so now we should be able to weld all this up. Okay, so yeah, so timer block 1 will have that as 1 second delay. A bit on silent as well. Set up actions. So we'll have rotor lock on and off. Increase velocity. And we'll also have drills on. And then we'll have the pistons in reverse. So let's set the pistons to go even slower than they are now. So we'd put 05 in there, yeah? No, we'll go 01. 001. Make it as slow as a snail. And what we'll have is on the event controller, we'll have the... It's just a large cargo container. Equal to less than 5%. We can then go timer block start. We'll have timer block 2. Go set up actions. Toggle them on or off. We'll go... Actually, let's change this slightly. I've got a slightly better idea here. Rather than that being as an on-off, we'll have that as toggle block on. When it comes to the pistons, we'll put that as extend. So, in this one here, again, like that, we'll have the drills as toggle block off. The pistons we will have as retract. We'll have the decrease velocity. And then we'll have that as timer block 3 start. And then timer block 3, yeah, we'll leave that at 10 seconds on silent. And we'll have that as rotor lock. And then event controller 2. It's cargo fill equal or greater than 90%. And the large cargo container. An AND gate. First action is triggered if each block meets the condition, else the second action is triggered. Okay, so far we don't need that. Storage inventories. Oh, that's still quite full. Where's our drone? Hasn't run out of power and crashed and died, has it? I know I should have put an antenna on that thing. Alright. I've got to find it. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around here. Alright. It's in the air somewhere. What the hell is it doing up near, in that far up in the air? No wonder I didn't see it. Oh my gosh. I've got no idea. Honestly, I really don't have any idea how it got up that high. Or why. Definitely going to stick a small grid antenna on it. To that regards. Let's get some parts. Alright, I see it. Yep. Well, it's coming down slowly. I mean, that's on there. Right, it's obviously lost. I don't know how it could be so lost. It's got me a little worried that I'm gonna have to figure that one out later. But there you go, guys. My first attempt at a drone. I'll keep an eye on this thing, see what I can do, but honestly, I've got no idea how it got that lost. Have a good one, guys. Remember, be happy, be nice to each other. I'll catch you next time on Not Cancerous Gaming.